we will move on to Wonder Woman issue 3. Brian Azzarello, Cliff Chang, of course. This is the new 52, issue 3. We ended last issue with Diana Strife telling her that she's her sister, revealing that you're Zeus's daughter. And this issue kind of is the fallout of that, but also the attack on Themyscira and everyone kind of like cleaning up the mess and burning the dead and all the rest of it.
Yeah, it's another gorgeous issue.
I mean, the art's very consistent, so it's just hard to really.
I'm dreading the bit where I know it gets to a bit where Chang's on like one in every like 3 or 4 issues because he's fallen behind, and like it's not like there are bad fill-ins. The art from memory never gets terrible, but it's never quite the same.
I don't love Chang as much as you do. Like, I think he's solid, but I think what really sings in this issue is towards the end when Diana sort of burns all the bodies. When she just sort of like does that in fury. I think that's one of the better moments in the issue. Because a lot of it before that is just the almost the reaction to what we found out, and Diana confronting Hippolyta trying to tell the story of how this happened, although not with a lot of details in Matilda. She just kind of says, we had a thing, and I'll keep part of that to myself.
Kind of there, and yeah, sure.
And that's basically it. There was a funny moment though. I liked when they were yelling out angry metaphors about kids playing God, and the new girl, the human, just kind of shouts out Zola, I think her name is, right?
Yeah.
So just shouts out, how about when they capture fireflies and smear bug asses across the pavement to write their names as glow in the dark? Everyone just kind of looks at her like, what are you talking about? That was oddly specific.
Yeah.
So that was a fun enough moment.
Yeah, it's basically the entire story of her origin that that it was up till this point was an intentional story they created so that Hera wouldn't get mad that Zeus cheated on her again.
Yeah, the idea that Hera would just kill her as a baby if she knew about her. So this was kind of all a cover, and it's tensions are running high. Some of the Amazons are getting kind of pissed and they're angry about Diana being there and kind of the wrath that she's brought with her. And Diana has this kind of big moment where she's like, do not call me Diana again. Do not. This is the end of the issue. Don't call me Diana. Do not call me Clay, because that was kind of a bully nickname that she had as a kid. She's like, no, I'm Wonder Woman now. She's kind of like giving up her. And it's so funny because this is such the opposite thing of like everything we've seen from Wonder Woman in the last few years, where she's trying to keep a hold of her Themysciran past. And
to be honest, this was such the opposite thing of what was happening in every other DC book at that moment.
Oh sure,
like, in Justice League, nothing like this was going on with Wonder Woman. This is so far removed from anything else.
Yeah, best part of the book totally is when she storms off, punches a tree down, just punches the other Themysciran Amazon, I don't remember what she's called, and just grabs a torch and sets fire to everything, and that's how she walks off.
It's the panel with the black behind it where she blows the torch across. That is gorgeous.
Yep, then she walks off, and that's kind of it. I am Wonder Woman. She's kind of disowning Themyscira and going on her merry way. Yeah, it's funny because it has the challenge of not really having much action, right? It has the flashback which kind of has a little bit, but it's not really that type of issue. So it has to kind of exist and land purely on its character interactions. But honestly, given what we were just talking about with slowing the pacing down and having resets and things like that in between arcs. Now, this is not in between an arc, of course, but I do think initially this is important to make the more actiony issues feeling like they're a bigger deal.
I think it's a bold move to have it so early in a series. 3 issues, not just in a run, but like 3 issues into a book. I think it's a statement to kind of do an issue like this and see, okay, will the audience stick around?
Yeah, I think it's a wise choice. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid issue. I don't have like heaps of praise for it, but I don't have.
I think it's fundamentally less exciting than the previous 2, by its nature. But there is very little I can point out as wrong with it. I think everything in it is really well done and solid, and it's all okay. Telling us this character stuff. It is showing us what this story meant to Diana. You know, her whole life of being called Clay, and and rewriting her entire history, not just from our perspective, but for her, and why she feels the way she does and is so angry at the end of the issue with her family, essentially.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. So what are you giving it?
A little bit less than the previous couple issues, but still loved it, so I'm giving it an 8.
Solid 7 for me. I think I love the ending. I think the ending is the strongest part because it does so much without saying that much. The first sort of 2/3 does rely. There's a lot of strive kind of like going there and things like that, which I don't necessarily enjoy as much. But once it gets to the emotional kind of peak of it, as Connor tries to hold in a hiccup and fails miserably, it's pretty good. So 7 out of 10 for me.